Om Shanti. Avyak BaapDada, 17th of October 2021. Original date 7th of November 1989. Title: Easy and Elevated Sustenance Through the Three Relationships. Today, the Father who loves the world is especially seeing the special children who love the Father. The Father's love and the children's love are each greater than the other. Love gives alokik wings to your mind and body and brings you close. Love is such a spiritual attraction that it attracts the children to the Father, and they then become instruments to celebrate a meeting. Both experiences of a meeting, with the heart and with the physical body, only take place because of the attraction of love. God's spiritual love has given each of you Brahmins a divine birth. Today, with the searchlight of spiritual love, Baba is seeing the loving images of all the Brahmin children everywhere. BaapDada, the heart's friend, is hearing the song of love from the hearts of all the children everywhere. BaapDada is close to the hearts of all the children, whether they are near or far, and, as a return of love, Baba is giving the blessing. May you always have the fortune of happiness. May you always remain happy. May you always remain healthy with the nourishment of happiness. May you always be full with the treasures of happiness. Spiritual love gave you a divine birth, and you are now receiving divine sustenance through the blessings of BaapDada, the bestower of blessings. You all receive the same sustenance at the same time from the same one. However, how you imbibe the sustenance you have received makes you number-wise. In fact, the sustenance received through all three relationships is extremely elevated and easy. You receive your inheritance from BaapDada, and the awareness of your inheritance then sustains you. There is no difficulty in this. There is nothing difficult in the sustenance received through the study of just 2 words from the teacher. There is also nothing difficult in the sustenance received through the experience of blessings from the Satguru either. However, because of a weakness in imbibing those, some children have developed the habit of making something that is easy difficult. The sanskars of working hard compel them to experience something easy to be difficult, and, because of being compelled, because of lacking the ability to imbibe it, they come under an external influence. Seeing the games in the life of such children who are influenced, BaapDada feels mercy for them, because a sign of the Father's spiritual love is that he cannot bear to see a weakness or defect in any child. Any defect in your family is your own defect, and this is why the Father doesn't feel dislike, but he does feel mercy. Sometimes BaapDada looks at the horoscope of the children from the moment they were born until now. For some children's horoscopes, there is nothing but mercy, whereas the horoscopes of other children are such that they reassure the father. Check your horoscope from the beginning until now. You can look at yourself and know for yourself whether your imbibing of sustenance through the 3 relationships is easy and elevated. You can move along easily in 2 ways. One is an easy life through blessings, and the other is an easy life through carelessness and a don't care attitude. One can move through life easily with such an attitude too. Souls who move along easily with blessings and spiritual sustenance will be careful. They will not have a don't care attitude, and they will not have any tension in paying attention. According to the time, facilities and circumstances of such careful souls, they get help from the Brahmin family, and the father's special help also brings them cooperation. This is why everything is experienced to be easy. So, check. Are all these things cooperating with me? The cooperation received from all of these things makes you an easy yogi. Otherwise, even though minor circumstances, facilities, time and companions are like an ant, even a tiny ant is able to make a Maharati, brackets an elephant, unconscious. To become unconscious means to fall from the elevated stage of easy sustenance received through blessings. Being compelled and having to work hard are both signs of being unconscious. So, check your horoscope in this way. Do you understand what you have to do? Acha. To those who are constantly being sustained with the sustenance of all 3 relationships. To those who become jewels of contentment, who remain content and spread the sparkle of contentment. To those who become fast effort makers and enable themselves to claim the first right to the first birth. To such fortunate and happy children, love, remembrance, and namaste from BaapDada, the bestower of blessings. Meeting groups. Everyone has come from far away. BaapDada has come from the furthest place of all. You say that it takes effort for you to come here. For BaapDada, it is also unique in that he lives in an unlimited place and yet has to enter a limited one. Nevertheless, he has to take a body on loan. You take a ticket and the father has to take a loan. Did all of you receive a blessing? Even though you have come from 7 or 8 places, there is a representative from every zone. Therefore, all zones are present, from abroad and also this land. So, this is an international group, is it not? To a group from Tamil Nadu. The biggest group is from Tamil Nadu. What is the speciality of Tamil Nadu? They catch vibrations of love. Their love for the Father becomes an imperishable lift. Do you prefer the stairs or a lift? Stairs require effort, whereas the lift is easy. So, never become careless because of having love. Otherwise, the lift will jam, because you can imagine what would become of the lift if the electricity were cut off. When the electricity or connection is cut, you don't experience the comfort you should. So, when there is carelessness, because of having love, you won't be able to receive a current from the Father. Then the lift will not work. Your love is very good. Continue to do good work. So, take the gift of the lift with you. To a group from Mysore. What is the speciality of Mysore? BaapDada is giving a gift to the children who are residents of Mysore, the fruit of the beautiful season of the confluence age. What is the fruit of the confluence age? Seasonal fruit is very sweet. Fruit out of season is not good, no matter how beautiful it may look. So, the children from Mysore have the confluence-aged fruit of instant, visible fruit. 1 minute you perform elevated actions, and the next minute you receive the instant, visible fruit of those. Therefore, always have the intoxication of the awareness that you are the ones who eat the seasonal, instant fruit of the confluence age, the ones who attain that fruit. In any case, you are growing well. In Tamil Nadu too, there is very good expansion. To a group from the Eastern Zone. What emerges in the east? The sun rises in the east, does it not? So, BaapDada is giving a special flower to those from the Eastern Zone. On the basis of your speciality, it is the sunflower that always remains in bloom due to the sakash from the sun. Its face is always towards the sun, and that is why it is called a sunflower. When you see its form, the flower's petals are in a circle, like the rays of the sun. So, you are those who always remain in front of BaapDada, the sun of knowledge. You never move away from the sun of knowledge. You are always close and always in front of BaapDada. This is called being a sunflower. So, be sunflowers who are always sparkling and making others sparkle with the light of the sun of knowledge. This is the speciality of the Eastern Zone. In any case, the sun of knowledge rose in the Eastern Zone. He entered Baba there, brackets Calcutta. So, those from the Eastern Zone are those who take everyone to their kingdom, into the day, into the light. To a group from Benares. What is the speciality of Benares? Brackets Ras, interest, sweetness. You are those who fill everyone with spiritual interest. You are not without interest. You are not those who have no interest. You fill everyone with spiritual interest. You are those who enable everyone to experience God's love, the sweetness of love. Because when you become filled with the sweetness of God's love, all other types of sweetness seem dry. You are those who fill souls with the sweetness of God's love, because they have a lot of interest in devotion. You are those who enable those who have an interest in devotion to experience the sweetness of God's love. What always has the greatest sweetness? Those from Benares speak. Rasgulla, brackets milk balls in syrup. Look, the name itself begins with ras, brackets sweet. So, you are those who always eat the rasgulla of knowledge and also serve others this. So, you are those who make the minds and mouth constantly sweet with rasgulla at Amrit Vela every day, and who also sweeten the minds and mouths of others. This is why Baba is giving Benares the sweet toli rasgulla. To a group from Bombay. Bombay has already received the blessing Nardesavar, brackets wealthy person. Nardesavar means one who makes everyone wealthy. Nardesavar means one who is always full of wealth. The speciality of those from Bombay is that they make poor ones wealthy. A title of the father is the Lord of the Poor. So, BaapDada is giving those from Bombay the title Children of the Lord of the Poor, the ones who make poor ones wealthy. This is why you yourselves are always full of all treasures, and also why you make others full. Therefore, your speciality is that you are the cooperative companions of the Father, who is the Lord of the Poor. So, BaapDada is giving a title to those from Bombay, not a sweet, but a title. To a group from Kulu Manali. What is the speciality of Kulu Manali? A mela of deities that doesn't take place anywhere else takes place in Kulu. So, Kulu and Manali is said to be a meeting place for the deities. So, deities means those who have divine virtues. The memorial of imbibing divine virtues is the deity form. So, that land is the symbol of love for the deities and the meeting of the deities. This is why BaapDada is especially giving a gift of a bouquet of divine virtues to the children who are residents of that place. With the bouquet of these divine virtues, you will continue to have melas of souls with the Supreme Soul everywhere. They have a meeting of deities, and you are celebrating a meeting of souls with the Supreme Soul, with the bouquet of divine virtues. However, now celebrate meetings with a lot more pomp and splendour, so that everyone can see. The mela of the deities is their mela, but this mela is the most elevated mela of all. Therefore, always keep the gift of the fragrant bouquet of divine virtues with you. To those who have come for the meeting. Why have you come for a meeting? To set everything. to set the program and the speakers. You have come here to set the seating and to set everything. Just as you have set everything or made a program for making a speech, in the same way, from now on, give such elevated vibrations to the speakers and also the observers who are to come, so that they don't just set their stage for the speech for a short time, but they always become set in their elevated stage. This is why BaapDada is giving those who have come for the meeting a machine to make an imperishable setting as a gift, with which you can continue to set everything. Nowadays, it is the age of machinery, brackets automation. The tasks that take human beings a long time to do can be accomplished quickly and easily with machinery. So, use the machinery for your setting in such a way that the setting takes place very quickly, according to the plans for your golden and happy world. Everyone's seat has to be set. The subjects have to be set, and the subjects of the subjects also have to be set. The kings and queens are being set anyway, but that is the royal family. Then there are the wealthy families, then the subjects, and then the maids and servants. How many types of setting have to be made? So, those in the meeting especially need to speed up the machinery for the setting. To speed it up means to make yourself a fast effort maker. This is the switch. A machine has a switch, does it not? So, the switch for fast machinery is to become a fast effort maker. That is, to switch on the machinery for a fast setting. This is a huge responsibility. So, now speed up the setting of the machinery for your kingdom. To the double foreigners. Double foreign children are nowadays planning to do everything by satellite. You are moving forward very well in the intoxication of revealing the Father. This is why BaapDada is giving you the gift of constantly remaining set in being double light. You are thinking of doing a program through the satellite, and BaapDada is giving you a gift of being constantly set in being double light. BaapDada, the comforter of hearts, is giving the double foreign children who are always set in their stage of being double light the love of his heart as a gift. Children in America are especially remembering Baba. A very good method for serving the world has been created with a lot of zeal and enthusiasm. The United Nations has also become a service companion. Bharat is the foundation of service. This is why the special serviceable companion of Bharat has also gone there. Brackets, Jagdish Bhai had gone to the US. Bharat is the foundation, and the lands abroad will be instruments to bring about revelation. The sound of revelation will come to Bharat from far away, like the sound of drums. Children's vibrations are reaching here. Residents of London are also service companions. Children in Australia are also special service companions. Those from Africa are no less. The cooperation from all the countries is very good. BaapDada is giving special love and remembrance to all the special, serviceable instrument children according to their own specialities. Each one's praise is individual. If BaapDada were to speak about each one's praise, there would be so much praise. However, the praise of each one's speciality is merged in BaapDada's heart. Madhaban resident servers also help in service with their courage. This is why, just as it is remembered of the father, that when the children have courage, the father helps. In the same way, whatever service takes place, or whenever it is the season, Madhaban residents also become pillars of courage. With the courage of those from Madhaban, all of you receive help in being able to stay here, in sleeping, eating and bathing, etc. This is why BaapDada is giving all the Madhaban resident children congratulations for their courage. Acha. Blessing. May you be an image who grants visions and who transforms the vision and attitude with your Satoguni vision. It is said, the world changes with your vision. Let your vision be so Satoguni that it changes the vision, attitude and stage of any soul, no matter how Tamoguni or Rajoguni that soul may be. Whoever comes in front of you, they will come to know the three worlds and their whole life story through your drishti. This is what it means to take someone beyond with your glance. At the end, when you won't serve with knowledge, this service will continue. Slogan. The practical form of purity is truth. It is divinity. Om Shanti. Notice. Today is the third Sunday World Meditation Hour, when all Baba's children sit for meditation from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Be seated in the centre of the forehead and, seeing the sparkling star with your divine eye, be a light and might house. Do the service of giving a searchlight to the whole world, including the elements.